it seems I shatter our dreams with some careless word or foolish lie. Me and my girl, we've got each other, whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other, however life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall. Love never was all rainbows, but there'll always be me and my girl and me.
Oh, blast.
Morning, Dad. A beautiful morning. Really terrific. Oh, come on, Dad, wake up. Early bird catches the worm.
I don't want any worms.
I brought you some breakfast.
Yeah.
I made it myself.
Double egg.
Come on, Dad, don't be rotten. Least you can do is have a look at it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
what?
I never realised it had so many wrinkles. Now I know why you don't like prunes. It's a bit like seeing yourself in miniature.
And a very good morning to you, too.
Oh, don't worry about it, Dad. It's just when you wake up. I mean, once you've shaved and everything, your face sort of swells up to fit the skin you've got.
Oh, very comforting thought, thank you.
Oh, well, come on, sit up. Give you the tray and read you the morning paper.
Just let me come to gradually, Sam, please.
Do you want some coffee? You like it strong, don't you?
Yes, I also like it to move round in the cup.
Well, have some toast.
Is that mould on the butter?
Oh, sorry, Dad. I think it's a piece of fluff. I dropped it on the carpet when it's down. Still, fiber's supposed to be good for you.
Sam, who teaches you domestic science? Fungus the bogeyman or somebody?
Do you want me to read the paper to you now?
No, please, Sam.
Oh, wow, Dad, look at that. A computer sale. And wow, fantastic special offers. Cassette deck and game tape, only £75. Wow. Manufacturer's recommended price, £129.99. Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
If you bought this, you'd save over £50.
And if I didn't buy it, I'd save myself a hell of a lot more.
In the computer revolution...
Oh, I see. That's why I'm getting breakfast in bed all of a sudden. It's the soften up daddy routine in the hope that his brain softens up with it.
What a rotten thing to say, Dad. I bought you your breakfast in bed because I wanted to, that's all.
Really?
Yes, really. I mean, just because I happen to have a birthday coming up next week, Friday the 23rd to be
Excuse me,
exact.
if you think I'm spending 75 quid on a birthday present, it's your brain that's going a bit soft. Look, when I was your age, I got a damned air trouser belt for my birthday. I thought I was very well off.
No, Dad, but this is educational. It'd help me with my maths. Bring the 21st century into your home now.
Well, that's it at the front door. Tell it to come back when I've learnt to sort out this one.
I think that's Gran and Uncle Derek. He rang earlier to say they might be coming round.
What, on Saturday morning?
Yeah, I think there's some kind of crisis.
Simon, are you decent?
If he is, it's the first time in years.
Hello, Gran.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I take it that squalid heap is your father.
Dear, oh dear, I don't like the look of him this morning.
I don't care for the look of him any morning.
I'd say it was just a matter of months.
Months? Minutes?
Just as well we didn't waste money on grapes then, isn't it?
I do hope you'll leave your body to Sir Simon. It's ages since they've had a good laugh.
I presume you're not just here to insult me?
No, but it's as good a reason as any.
Is that coffee?
Well, that's one theory, yes.
Just as long as it's hot.
Yeah, Sam, go and get some mugs and I'll cut him a slice. Right, now, come on, what's the panic?
Well, I had a phone call this morning from an old school chum, Wiggy Shawcross.
Wiggy?
I remarked on that. Seems as a child he had a morbid fear of earwigs.
Yeah, always slept with his ear holes bunged up with cotton wool. Then some chap said they were just as likely to crawl up his nose, so he did the same with that. Then some rotter mentioned there was just the possibility that one might crawl right.
I don't think we need to... Just tell Simon what you told me.
Well, it seems last night Wiggy was having drinks with Trevor Flitton of Flitton Fabrics, who that afternoon had been playing golf with Bernard Corby of Galvanised Coverings, whose managing director used to be married to Muriel's cousin, Cynthia Bottomley. That's right. Anyway, that's all beside the point. What I wanted
If Derek will forgive me for cutting through his waffle, there's a rumour in the marketplace we're about to lose our biggest client.
What, Britannia Biscuits? But our contract with them...
Runs out next month.
They just brought in a new marketing chief from the States who seems determined to overhaul the whole operation.
He's already making overtures to our dreaded rivals, Darrow and Philby.
What, those crooks?
Those crooks have been doing very good business since they expanded.
Well, Derek, they're not doing any of our business. Look, we've got the whole weekend. If we clear the decks, we can create a special video presentation for this American chap.
Presentation of what?
Our past successes. Look, our business is to sell other people. Now we've got to start selling ourselves.
Morning, Mr. Harris.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, good morning. Are you gentlemen all together?
No, I represent Nigerian coconuts.
Nagamitsu motorcycle.
UK galoshes. Soviet chemical stuff.
Chemical stuff.
Pharmaceuticals.
Forgive me, tongue-twisting name. Pharmatam.
Pharmaceuticals.
Can't I be Nigerian coconuts? That I can say.
Well, not unless you want to black up for it.
What's going on?
The Nigerian cocoa industry have heard of your recent successes and want to give you their business.
Same with Nagamitsu motorcycle.
Ditto UK galoshes. Also with Soviet pharmaceuticals.
Impressive, innit?
Yes. Liz, what is this in aid of?
Well, they're my mates from acting class, temporarily between engagements.
What?
Well, you've been saying all week how I've got to impress this American geezer, so I thought that if he had to fight his way through a crowd of international
Now,
clients...
Liz, I appreciate the thought, but we don't have to stoop to cheap tricks.
Cheap? How dare you? I once auditioned for the National Theatre.
I'm sorry.
They're giving their services free to help out a mate.
If we charged our normal fee, you couldn't afford us.
Of course, if you feel like chipping in something for their tube fare...
Well, I'd be very happy to, Liz, but...
Good morning.
Good morning.
Forget it. Listen, just the bank. Give me your wallet.
My wallet.
Yes, I need some petty cash.
Cash is never petty, it is always terribly serious.
Derek, just till I get to the bank.
Well, how much do you want then?
Well, how much have you got?
23 quid.
Oh, that'll do, thank you.
Have you seen that crowd in the other room? They look like an annex of the United Nations.
Don't worry now, they're just leaving.
What's the money for, anyway?
Nigerian cocoa.
Cocoa?
Many thanks from Soviet chemicals.
Soviet chemicals? Simon, what are you getting us into?
Thank you so much. And if ever you should need a voiceover artist, Neville Skeffington Didcot. Remember the name.
How could I forget?
I am Barry Singh.
Nonsense, you're not embarrassing anyone. Go on, just...
That's my name, Barry Singh.
Oh, Barry, your name. Sorry, thank you. Look, I've only got a couple of quid.
Simon, what's this all about?
Well, Liz thought she'd get some of her mates in the hope of impressing the big cheese from Britannia Biscuits.
Mr.
That was
Harris...
a nice try, Liz. Look, I'm sorry, we're all a bit skint at the moment.
This really is necessary.
Now, please, you take it, and I wish you all success in your career.
Thank you.
And I hope somebody as lovely as you, well, you won't be out of work too long.
I'm working now, as a matter of fact.
Are you? Who for?
Britannia Biscuits.
Oh,
I'm the big cheese you're expecting. Portland McIntyre, marketing director.
My girl and me. Me and my girl, we got each other.
When Britannia Biscuits said they had a new man, we didn't think you'd be this new.
I don't think you'll find your meetings with me any different to those you had with Mr. Talbot, my predecessor.
Really? We once had one in the company sauna.
At which, I hasten to add, I was not present.
To be perfectly frank, when our contract runs out, I don't think we'll be having too many meetings in saunas or anywhere else.
Well, that comes as a great personal disappointment to you, Miss McIntyre.
We intend to expand rapidly next year, and I just don't think you're big enough for what I have in mind.
Well, it all depends what you have in mind.
Remember, Miss McIntyre, small is beautiful.
And it's not just his wife who says that.
Excuse Excuse me, Mr. Yates. Messenger just brought the presentation from Vidco.
Thanks, Liz.
We asked the lab to make up a video of our more recent successes.
You mean you don't have your own video department?
No, well, it's a deliberate policy, you see. We want the best, so we go to the specialists.
This is some of the work we're most proud of.
I think it will satisfy you about our versatility.
Slave girls of Bangkok. Boy, you sure are versatile.
Turn it off, Derek. We didn't make this.
I should jolly well hope we didn't.
I say she's a bit of a cracker, isn't she?
Switch it off, Derek.
Yes, of course, no. Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the remote control.
It's in your hand, Derek.
Oh, yes.
They've obviously sent the wrong tape. I'll get the correct one within the hour.
I'm really sorry, but I can't wait that long.
Oh, no. Now, please, Miss McIntyre.
We won't be taking any final decision till next month, but I think we'll be moving Britannia's business to a company with its own video, design, and research department.
Our research capabilities are excellent.
Not on this occasion. Otherwise, my being a woman wouldn't have come as such a shock.
Well, under any circumstances, Miss McIntyre, you'd still take my breath away.
Goodbye, Mr. Harrop.
I'll walk you to the lift.
I wouldn't want to bother you.
It's too late.
Mr. Harrop.
Please.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
He's good, isn't he?
How do you mean?
Coming on the charm like that. It's what I call the tentative verbal grope.
Liz!
No, it's all scientific, body language, you know. It's saying I fancy you, but respect you at the same time. So give me the go-ahead and we'll be at it like knives.
Talking of which, Derek, leave that video alone.
Just rewinding it, Nell. Just rewinding it.
Want me to phone them to collect that video?
No. I mean, we don't want to trouble them. I'll just take it home. I mean, I'll just take it back on the way home.
Phone them, Liz. We want it out of here as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Now, tell them we want it out of here just as soon after lunch as possible.
Derek!
Well, all is not lost. She's accepted a dinner invitation, so by the time I see her again, I want to know all there is to know about Miss Portland McIntyre.
Brilliant. Then we blackmail her, right?
No. We're going to show her just how well we can research a subject when we want to. It shouldn't be too difficult. After all, we know quite a lot about her already.
Such as?
Well, she's American, intelligent, and possessed with remarkable personal taste.
How do you make that out?
I think she fancies me. Bonjour. Hotel Flamingo Saint-Tropez? Ici Londres calling. Je suis Monsieur Harrop. Last year, l'année, parlez-vous anglais? Anglais? Non? Oh. Êtes-vous anyone there qui parle anglais? Non. Ah, quel unfortunate moment. Restez-vous un moment, s'il vous plaît.
What's that supposed to be?
What does it sound like?
Martian?
Look, please, help me out.
Oh, come on, Dad. I've only been doing French a few years.
Just tell him who you are. Come on.
Right. Bonsoir, monsieur. Je suis la fille de l'homme qui parlait avec vous devant moi. Oh, merci.
What's he say?
He just thinks my French is better than yours.
Look, ask him if he remembers a Miss McIntyre.
Rappelez-vous une Mademoiselle McIntyre?
A very beautiful American.
Une très belle American. He remembers all right.
Oh, good. Now, ask him if he can remember what her favourite food was.
Un moment, monsieur. What's this for, Dad?
Well, to impress her so that when I take her out to dinner, she'll have her favourite menu already prepared.
Oh, come on. Isn't that a bit sneaky?
This...
Checking up on somebody behind their backs.
Sam, this is business, and occasionally, to get what you want, you sometimes have to be a sort of,
Sneaky?
Yes, just ask the question, please.
Un moment, monsieur, s'il vous plaît. Dad, you did say this was business, didn't you? And occasionally in business, you have to sort of, well, be sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering...
What?
What What's the French for personal computer?
Just ask, please.
She's a member of the Solaire Health and Squash Club, the National Trust, the British Film Institute, and until the age of 11, the Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah, you know. Who's the leader of the club is made for you and me. Mussy, can you want...
This should be confirmation of her birth date. March the 27th,
Aries.
What?
She was born in the division of the Ram.
Oh, it says here, Fresno State Hospital.
No, I'm talking about her sun sign, Mrs. Crescent. Aries the Ram means she's forceful, direct, works hard, and when ill makes a rotten patient.
You seem to know a lot about astrology, Liz.
Yeah, well, all my mum's side of the family is psychic. Auntie Ruby does the tea leaves, Granny does the horses, and Auntie Mabel talks to the dead.
She's a medium?
Yeah, that's right. Every day since my Uncle Ferdy died, she goes into a trance and tries to contact him.
Any luck?
Not so far. But like my mum says, he never listened to her when he was living, so no chance now.
Look, Liz, what else can you tell me about the sun sign Aries?
Got a magazine all about it next door. She's not interested in marriage, but when she sees a man she likes, she goes all out to get him.
Poor Simon. I do hope she'll be gentle with you.
Derek, what's your sun sign?
Capricorn.
The goat.
That figures.
Actually, I've just been really rather clever.
You're also rather late.
I've just been doing some last-minute research, talking to the chap who garages her car. According to him, in the glove compartment, there's a predominance of Barry Manilow tapes.
Barry Manilow?
I thought you said she had remarkable personal taste.
Is he the one that looks like an aardvark?
You know, it's all rather depressing.
What is?
The accessibility of all these intimate details. The thought that somebody can probe into my private life and then publish all their findings to the whole world.
Oh, yes, man of mystery, and what have you got to hide?
Absolutely nothing. That's what's so depressing.
Please understand me, Marcel. I think your restaurant is the finest in London.
London? The world?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
You say these are her favorite dishes. But do you not think if she were to sample my menu, she would not have new favorites?
I'm sure she would, Marcel, but please, just for tonight, stick to the menu I've given you.
D'accord, monsieur. I stick to your menu, but it sticks in my gorge.
She's here. Excuse me, Marcel. Oh. Miss McIntyre, you're really not playing fair.
I'm sorry?
Well, you said our meetings would be exactly the same as the ones I had with old Talbot, but you look absolutely stunning.
Would you have said that kind of thing to Talbot?
Definitely not. His dresses were terrible. Shall we sit down?
I think I'd better warn you, Mr. Harrop. I never let pleasure interfere with my acumen.
Your acumen has nothing to fear from me, Miss McIntyre.
In other words, I'm not easily swayed.
I never thought you were an easy sway. In fact, I would say perhaps sometimes your head overrules your heart far too much.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I don't know. You know, it's sort of a intuition. I have this sort of animal instinct about people.
And what does your animal instinct say about me?
Oh, well, you know that you're forceful, direct, highly intelligent, and are you by any chance Aries?
You tell me.
Yes, you are. You're definitely Aries. You show all the signs.
And what are they?
Well, I mean, you're obviously very fit, you know. I mean, your body is very, you know, as bodies go, it's very physical, you know.
I like a good workout.
Oh, so do I.
Anything else?
Well, yes, you sort of like to make the first move in affairs, business affairs. And if you see something or someone you want, you go all out to get me. Well, what else? Marcel.
Monsieur.
Would you care for an aperitif?
And what does your intuition say?
It probably says you drink something like vodka martini, very dry.
That's amazing.
Yes, and your favorite wine would be, you know, something sultry that embodies the warmth and texture of the Côte d'Azur. Rose de Provence, s'il vous plaît, Marcel.
Monsieur.
You're full of surprises.
Well, just say it's down to my hidden powers, Miss McIntyre. And, of course, this file we've been compiling on you all week to prove the efficiency of our research capabilities, we decided to do a little project on you.
The file on Portland McIntyre.
Ancestry, achievements, sleeping habits.
You seem to have covered everything but distinguishing birthmarks.
Page 5, mole on bottom. Thank you.
Are you ready for the first course?
Yes, thank you, Marcel. And would you like to tell the young lady exactly the menu we've prepared for her?
Œuf dur en tapenade avec cerises à l'aigre doux, l'homard chômade à la charentaise, et la poule farcie en daube à la berrichonne, et finally, glace au melon de l'île Saint-Jacques.
There we are, you see. Information courtesy of Hotel Flamingo, Saint-Tropez.
I like your cheek, Mr. Harrop.
And I like everything about you, Miss McIntyre, including the birthmark.
But I still think I ought to see a menu.
What? Is there something wrong? Aren't they your favorite foods?
Oh, they sure are. But your research left out one very important detail.
What's that?
I'm on a diet.
Hey, it's after 1 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yes.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
No, not yet it isn't. You weren't born till 4 a.m.
Oh, I'll come back then.
I'll see you at breakfast and not before.
Well, just tell me, am I going to get you-know-what?
Look, Sam, I told you I could only afford one if we managed to keep the Britannia Biscuits contract. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, we did.
You did?
Yes.
Then all that research worked?
Yes.
Then why are you so sad?
Because I've just had to fork out 75 quid on a rotten computer.
Thanks, Dad. Was I really born at 4 a.m. on the dot?
On the dot.
Were you there?
Well, of course I was. Don't you remember? They got me all dressed up in one of those smocks, you know? The hat, the mask, the rubber gloves, welly boots, tow rope. I don't remember the birth too well, but when I left the delivery room, my feet didn't touch the ground.
You were walking on air.
No, I fainted and they had to carry me out.
My girl, we've got each other, whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other, however life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall, love never lost.